Marcus Aurelius was not just an emperor, he was an ordinary man in many ways, facing doubts, fears, and challenges like all of us. But what makes him special is how he chose to deal with it all. He recorded his thoughts in a journal that, by chance, became one of the most influential books in history, Meditations. This journal, written almost 2,000 years ago, is filled with timeless lessons on how to live well, handle adversity, and find meaning amid chaos. Today, let's dive deep into these lessons and discover how to apply them in our daily lives. Remember the brevity of life. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." This idea, known as memento mori, is not a morbid reminder of our mortality. On the contrary, it is a call to action. Imagine how it would be if you truly embraced this idea. Maybe you would stop postponing your dreams, tell the people you love how much they mean to you, or even stop worrying so much about little things. The brevity of life gives us the freedom to prioritize what really matters. So, here's a challenge. What would you do today if you knew that tomorrow isn't guaranteed? This reflection may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is one of the most liberating exercises you can do. The obstacle is the way. How many times have you felt stuck by a problem? Marcus Aurelius teaches us that what seems to obstruct us may, in fact, be the key to our growth. He said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Think of the difficult moments in your life. Maybe you lost a job, faced rejection, or dealt with failure. Now, reflect, didn't these experiences somehow make you a stronger, more resilient, or even more creative person? When something seems impossible, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this situation to my advantage? This shift in perspective is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and can turn any challenge into an opportunity for growth. Discipline, the secret to success. Be tolerant with others, but strict with yourself. These words from Marcus Aurelius are a powerful reminder that true change starts within us. Self-discipline is a skill that we can all cultivate. It's not about perfection, but consistency. Maybe you want to start waking up earlier, reading more, or taking better care of your health. The secret? Start small. Establish a simple routine, but make it an unbreakable commitment. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that self-control is not about depriving ourselves of pleasures, but about having the freedom to choose what is truly good for us. Every act of discipline is a step toward a fuller and more meaningful life. The impact you can have on the world. Marcus believed deeply that the fruit of this life is good character and acts for the common good. This means that our life gains more meaning when we use our skills and energy to help others. How can you do this? It doesn't have to be something grand. It can be a simple gesture, like listening to someone going through a tough time, donating your time to a cause, or even sharing a smile with a stranger. These small acts create a greater impact than we realize. When we choose to live for something beyond ourselves, we find a deeper and more lasting purpose. Simplify your life. In the midst of so many tasks, commitments, and distractions, it's easy to feel like we are always busy, but never truly productive. Marcus Aurelius teaches us to ask, is this essential? Think of all the things that occupy your time. How many of them truly matter? How many of them do you do out of habit or because you feel you should do them? By eliminating what is not essential, you make more space to focus on what truly matters. This not only reduces stress, but also increases your ability to do things well. The flame of acceptance. Marcus Aurelius said, "The fire transforms everything into fuel and light." This idea, called a more fatty love of fate, teaches us to embrace everything life gives us, the good and the bad. When you accept what happens, rather than fighting against it, you gain incredible power. It's not about resignation, but finding meaning in every experience. This attitude not only brings peace, but also the courage to move forward, even in tough times. Live as if it were your last day. One of Marcus Aurelius' most striking lessons is to live with urgency, but without anxiety. He said, "Do every task as if it were the last thing you did." If today were your last day, how would you work? How would you relate to people? How would you take care of yourself? Life is too short to waste time on regrets or fears. Live fully, love intensely, and be grateful for every moment. The virtue of calm in the midst of chaos. Marcus Aurelius lived in turbulent times, facing wars, plagues, and political crises. Still, he remained a symbol of calm and rationality. He said, "If you are disturbed by something external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your evaluation of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment." How many times do we let external chaos steal our inner peace? Marcus teaches us that true freedom lies in controlling our reactions. When something feels out of control, take a deep breath and ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Calm is a superpower we can all cultivate. It gives us clarity to make better decisions and strength to face the unexpected. The importance of knowing how to say no. Marcus Aurelius also believed in the value of focusing on the essential. He said, "Don't waste time arguing about what it means to be a good person. Be one." Often, we get stuck in activities or commitments that don't add value to our lives simply because we have difficulty saying no. Saying no is not an act of selfishness, but of wisdom. It's a way to protect what really matters: your time, your energy, and your sanity. By setting healthy boundaries, you allow yourself to invest more in the things that truly make a difference. So, next time you feel the pressure to accept something you don't want, remember, every no you say to something irrelevant is a yes to what's important. Resilience, the art of rising again. Rise, stronger, more resilient. These words from Marcus Aurelius remind us that falling is part of the process, but rising is where true victory lies. No matter how many times life knocks us down, what matters is how we choose to react. When facing a setback, think, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Every difficulty carries a lesson, and every failure is an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Marcus teaches us that resilience is not just surviving challenges, but transforming them into fuel for our journey. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius is not something that should remain in the past. It's a practical tool that can help us live better, today and every day. He reminds us that life is short, but full of possibilities, that challenges can shape us, and that true power lies in how we choose to live. Now, I want to challenge you. Choose one of these lessons and apply it in your daily life. Maybe it's saying no to what isn't essential, finding calm in a difficult moment, or even remembering that every obstacle can be a path. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the Stoic Sanctuary channel. Turn on notifications to receive more content like this, and of course, check out the next video as it continues this journey of self-discovery and growth. Until next time.